What's up, Bladers? Like and subscribe right now because we got some Beyblade news, alright? We acquired some new information about Beyblade CX, alright? So, I can't really show too much, except for a few things here and there, because them TT Ninjas be everywhere, I tell ya. But if you want to see the full images, make sure you go check me out on Twitter at TMSBEYBLADE, or on TikTok, alright? If you want to see the full images right there, uncensored. But, in the meantime, let's get into this. So, we got our straight into this. This is as much as I can show. Extremely pixelated, extremely changed in colors. That's all I can show, alright? Is that we got these images in the recent Core magazine, and we've been waiting for them. We knew it was going to come out eventually, and this was in the Core magazines. So it was eventually, it was a long time coming, but we finally got it. So, what do we get? We get our first four looks into Beyblade CX, alright? So we got our first one here. We don't know what it is necessarily called, but we do have a concept model created by, I believe, Tranatar? I don't fucking know. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. But we got a concept art, and it's fairly close to what we see here. It's fairly close. It's not exact, but it's good concept art. I really do like it. So we know the parts. We're getting all new parts on this Dran Brave is what I'm gonna call it, because Dran Valkyrie, I don't know, it looks like Valkyrie. But we get 660V, which honestly, this just reminds me, this little wheel right here, reminds me of freaking God Valkyrie, alright? We get to see what the bit looks like. Now, if you can't tell, it looks like nothing. I'm gonna be honest, but I'm telling you, it's a right spin version of Cyclone. So I'm calling this Vortex, personally. Velocity. Variable? No, not variable. But, you know, one of those kind of, with the V. I'm calling it Vortex, number one. Second being Velocity. But if it's basically just a right spin, Cyclone bit. Let's be honest. If you look how it is right here in this, it's a right spin Cyclone bit. Simple as that. I love the fact that we're finally getting 6. I'm hoping that 6 is good. I'm hoping. Who's gonna know, though? Then we got our next one, which is the Hell's Line. Hell's Line is pretty interesting. This is, again, as much as I can really show from the Hell's Line, but we're getting 470. Kind of a letdown right there. I mean, yeah, sure, it's a new height. 470, sure. I mean, I'm not gonna be against taking a new height with the old deal. I just wish it was something a little bit more, you know? Just something. But we do get a new bit. I will take that. There's a new bit, and it's called K. We don't know what K looks like, or even what the heck it does, if there's a gimmick or not. It's just there. Alright, it's just there. We don't know what K is. But it looks interesting because it's a four-sided, basically think Screw Uranus mixed in with a four-sided scythe. This is what it looks like, alright? And then we got ourselves Shinobi, or Shinobi? Yeah, Shinobi. Shinobi, or is it Samurai? This is either Shinobi or Samurai. I do not know which one, alright? But we're getting a kind of... We get 6 again, which, alright, 6 is 6. With an 80 height, which, you know, alright, going to do 680. I don't know who's going to run 680, unless you're just a madman to run 680, but 680 is there. And then we get a new bit, alright, and this is called W. Now, my thoughts on W is interesting, alright? I'm thinking W is Wedge. I'm full out calling it right now. We can see the gears. It looks like a 10 gear right there, and it has a stem right here. It's very much like Wedge. I'm gonna say W is Wedge. That is my predictions on this, is Wedge. Now, you can also see it is also four-sided. It's very interesting. It's very curvy. Very, very curvy indeed. But yeah, that's Shinobi or Samurai. I don't know which one, to be honest. But then we come across to our rod. Alright, this is a big one here. Oh, we just got clearer pictures. Man, these just got so much clearer. Okay, so update. We just got so much more clear picture. So it looks like basically if you take Leon Crest, those sides, but make it 4-sided, that's how this guy looks. All right, that's how he looks. Is that knight? It's like a purple knight. It's a purple knight. But I don't know how to describe this. Basically, take Tcg Excalibur and shorten the back sides. That is literally the best way I can explain it. Alright? Absolute best way. And then we got our rod. Now, whatever you want to call the rod dispel, rod something, or rod. I've seen rod arc as well. It comes with 455, so we get the 55 height finally. But it's on the 4 ratchet, so it's like, oh, are you shitting me? Could have been 355 and that would have been fun, but no, we get 455. Whatever. Alright, this bay, very circular, alright? Think about if it was, Burn Phoenix. That's exactly what it is. It looks like Burn Phoenix's wheel, but more jaggier, kind of green. Rod's basic, the avatars, you see this little orb right there? Yeah, it's powering up an energy ball with his hands right there, alright? And then we get a low orb, or low, or L-O, which we already know what O is, which is orb. So usually with L, that means low, and this is kind of a render of what we have of what low orb could look like. So yeah, there we go. Some pretty interesting stuff. Oh, we got names, or at least combo names that they've been translated. All right, we got ourselves Dran Brave. Interesting. We got Dran Brave. We have Hell's Reaper, Perseus Dark. So this wasn't even Samurai. This wasn't even Shinobi. This is a whole new motif. This is Perseus, the Perseus one. Interesting. And then Wizard Arc. Interesting. And according to what I'm seeing, that this has been manga localized and translated. Very interesting stuff. Yeah. Make sure you like and subscribe because this stuff is going to be rolling out pretty soon. See ya. Introducing the Beyblade Tcg, a custom TCG that combines some of your favorite TCGs into one TCG itself, with elements of Beyblade. This TCG is free to play, quite literally, free to play. No payments needed to play. There's an online version, and you can also print out the cards yourself to go ahead and play in person with your friends, alright? Of every single card that has been created. Whether it be Burst Beyblades, remakes, X-Beyblades, or even some of your favorite creators, I got you guys covered. And with the first half of the newest set, X-Wave, just dropping on out, there's no better time than get started collecting with the Beyblade Tcg. Everything's set up and ready to go in this link in the description. So go check out the Beyblade Tcg.